Hey there, welcome back to another video on the Manifest Bliss channel. Have you ever stopped to wonder if repeating positive phrases really does anything for your day? Like, does saying, I am capable or I deserve the best, actually affect your brain, or is it just some kind of self-delusion? Well, science has something to say about that. And trust me, it might just blow your mind. In this video, inspired by the teachings of Louise Hay, we're diving into what neuroscience says about morning affirmations and how they can literally rewire your brain for success. We're talking less stress, new habits, and a boost in overall. Well, dash being that, so go ahead and drop a comment below. I'm reprogramming my mind. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and share it with someone who needs a little life upgrade. Stick around till the end because today you're gonna learn, backed by science, how the words you tell yourself every day can actually shift your mindset, your behavior, and your entire reality. Affirmations are those short, positive statements you keep telling yourself with the goal of reshaping your mindset and the way you act. They're not just fluffy feel-good words, they're powerful mental tools that help create new thought patterns in your brain. When you speak words of confidence, gratitude, or success, you're actually programming your mind to start seeing those things as part of your reality. Want to change your life? Start by changing your words because they can transform your thoughts, your habits, and eventually your world. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how do affirmations actually work in the brain? The secret lies in something called neuroplasticity. This amazing ability your brain has to adapt and build new pathways throughout your life. When you repeat a positive affirmation, your brain starts creating and strengthening new neural pathways that line up with the kind of thoughts and behaviors you want to have. Over time, these paths get stronger and more automatic, meaning you start responding to life differently without even trying. It's like your brain starts believing what you're saying and your emotions and actions follow suit. So yeah, by repeating affirmations, you're basically training your brain to focus on success, gratitude, and peace. What once felt like a distant dream starts becoming your new mental reality. But this isn't just some feel-good theory. There's real science backing it up. Neuroscience and positive psychology studies have shown that regular use of affirmations can actually change your brain and behavior. For example, research by Stanford psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck shows that having a growth mindset, something you can build through affirmations, is a game changer for success in both your personal and professional life. And then there's neuroscientist Dr. Kelly McGonigal, whose studies show that affirmations help your nervous system chill out by lowering cortisol levels, aka the stress hormone, and boosting your overall sense of well-being. Daily affirmations even help calm down the brain regions tied to fear and anxiety, creating a more balanced and grounded inner world. Pretty cool, right? We all know stress is a major problem these days. It messes with our health, our moods, and how we show up in life. But affirmations can actually be a super effective tool to fight back against that daily pressure. Science shows that when you say things like, I'm calm, or I can handle anything, your brain activates neural circuits tied to relaxation and emotional regulation. That's because those kinds of affirmations help boost feel-good chemicals, like serotonin and dopamine, basically the stuff that makes you feel happy and at ease. Replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones interrupts the anxiety spiral, relaxes your body, and creates a sense of inner peace. And the more you train your brain this way, the more resilient you become. Instead of freaking out over challenges, your brain starts seeing them as opportunities. So affirmations aren't just about stress relief. They're about leveling up your mindset and your emotional strength too. Repetition is the name of the game when it comes to forming habits or changing your thought patterns, and affirmations are no different. The more often you say positive phrases, the more you're building new brain connections that reinforce those beliefs. This works because of neuroplasticity. Yeah, remember that? Which lets your brain grow and change over time. When you repeat affirmations daily, you're basically rewiring your mind to change old limiting beliefs and replacing them with ones that push you toward success and happiness. So why is repetition so important? Simple. Your brain is like a sponge, but it also kind of resists change. Repeating the same affirmations over and over helps those ideas really sink in and eventually become automatic. That means one day you won't even need to try to think positively. It'll just happen naturally. You'll have trained your brain to work with you, not against you. As neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman puts it, daily affirmations don't just change your behavior, they actually reshape how your brain sees and reacts to the world. Now that we've explored how affirmations work and the importance of repetition, the question is, how can you incorporate them into your daily routine? The good news is that you don't need to make major changes to start seeing results. The secret lies in consistency and choosing the right moments to practice. A great way to begin is by including affirmations first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up. At this moment, the brain is still in a more receptive state, absorbing everything around it. You can look in the mirror and repeat phrases that resonate with your goals, such as, I am capable of achieving everything I desire, or I attract prosperity and peace. Also, create a moment during the day to mentally repeat these affirmations, or say them out loud. It can be while getting ready for work, during lunch, or even before bed. The key is to find these strategic moments and make them part of your routine. Another tip is to write your affirmations in a notebook or on your phone so you can revisit them whenever you need a boost. Don't worry if it feels a bit forced. At first, over time, affirmations will become a natural part of your day, and you'll start noticing real changes in your behavior and self-perception. It's natural to feel some skepticism when we talk about the power of affirmations, especially when changes don't happen overnight. Many people start practicing affirmations and don't see immediate results, which can lead to doubt about the effectiveness of the practice. However, the key to overcoming this skepticism lies in understanding how the brain works. As we mentioned, earlier, the brain is adaptable, but it also needs time to adjust to new patterns. If you're just starting out and don't fully believe in the power of affirmations yet, the suggestion is to begin with small and simple affirmations like, I deserve to be happy, or I am worthy of success. As you repeat these phrases, your brain will start forming positive associations, and gradually you'll notice a shift in your thinking. Another important point is to focus on the process, not just the outcome. Instead of waiting for a big transformation to happen quickly, celebrate the small victories. Like any habit change, persistence is key. Believe me, with time you'll begin to notice a difference in your attitude, confidence, and worldview. And as you become more aware of how your beliefs are shifting, your skepticism will naturally fade away. Now that we've explored how affirmations can transform your life in the short term, it's important to understand the lasting impact of this practice. Like any habit, the constant repetition of affirmations creates a cumulative effect that becomes more powerful over time. Neuroscience studies show that the brain not only adapts, but also strengthens with the repetition of the same positive messages, forming new neural circuits that reinforce how you see the world and yourself. Over time, affirmations help deeply reshape your self-image, replacing limiting beliefs with those that support your personal growth. Moreover, changes can be noticed. In various areas of your life, you'll become more optimistic, resilient, and better able to deal with adversity. This happens because the brain starts to lean towards seeking solutions instead of focusing on problems. Another long-term benefit of affirmations is the increase in self-confidence. As you internalize these positive phrases, you begin to see yourself with more clarity and assurance, which directly affects your ability to achieve goals. In many cases, people who practice affirmations regularly report a greater sense of satisfaction and happiness, along with a boost in their perception of well-being. Over time, this practice becomes a true foundation for transforming your mindset and your life. Now that we've explored the neuroscience behind affirmations, we understand how they work in the brain and the long-term impact they can have. It's time to wrap up with some practical tips to integrate this powerful tool into your life. Remember, the most important thing is to be consistent and patient. Changes don't happen overnight, but over time, the effects of affirmations begin to reflect in your attitudes, how you see yourself, and ultimately in the results you achieve. As a final tip, start small. You don't need to overwhelm yourself with long lists of affirmations. Choose 3 to 5 phrases that are meaningful to you, something that truly touches your essence and aligns with your goals. For example, here are 3 affirmations that can become powerful allies on your journey. I am capable of overcoming any challenge and transforming my life. I deserve to be happy, and I have the power to create my own happiness. With each passing day, I become more confident, resilient, and balanced. Another crucial point is to make your affirmation practice something enjoyable and meaningful. It's not just about repeating words mechanically, but about truly feeling their impact on your heart and mind. real change happens when you believe in the words and internalize them as part of who you are. Lastly, remember that the brain is constantly shaping itself, so take advantage of this reprogramming process and transform your life. By adopting affirmations as a daily practice, you're investing in your personal growth, emotional well-being, and of course, your happiness. So embrace this power and start right now making affirmations a habit in your life. So, did you enjoy what you learned about the power of affirmations and how they can transform your mind and your life? If you're ready to begin this journey of mental reprogramming, I have a challenge for you. Subscribe to the channel Manifest Bliss channel right now and share in the comments what is the most powerful affirmation for your day. Don't miss out. Hit the bell icon so you won't miss any content that will help you build a stronger, more positive mindset aligned with your biggest goals. And if you're feeling inspired, share this video with someone who could also use a little push to begin their transformation. I'm cheering you on. Let's walk this path of self-discovery and personal growth together. See you in the next video. Until then,